I stood in a field of red clover in full bloom, the air thick with the sweet, honey scent of summer. All around me, bees moved in purposeful dances, hundreds of them, humming softly as they dipped into the crimson blossoms, legs dusted gold with pollen, doing exactly what bees are meant to do. Then, above their steady drone, came another sound, clearer, brighter, impossible to mistake. Children laughing, swings creaking in rhythm, the bright clink of a carousel. I walked toward it, over one gentle rise and then another. With every step, the joyful noise grew, until I knew I had arrived. There it was, a playground woven from gold and soft light, set on a ground that shimmered like quiet jewels. Not loud, not gaudy, just enough to glow to ease the eyes and settle the heart. Children ran everywhere, barefoot and fearless. They shot down slides that curved like melodies, pumped swings high enough to touch the sky, and spun on a carousel that seemed to play its own silent tune. None noticed me standing at the border where the clover met the sparkle, bees still buzzing lazily behind me. I tried to remember what came before the field. A commute? A quiet evening? A last breath? The details drifted away like the pollen on the breeze, and oddly, I didn't chase them. What I couldn't ignore was the tug inside, an urgent, childish wish to kick off my shoes and race to the tallest slide, to feel that drop again, and to shout like I once knew how. My feet drifted in the soft clover. I almost stepped forward, but I stayed at the edge. Adults don't barge into playgrounds. It's undignified. Everyone knows that. Then I heard her voice, warm, musical, carrying more than one note at a time, like a perfect chord held just long enough. "You always did listen before you leave," she said. I turned. She stood just behind me, in a flowing floral dress that looked as if spring had decided to wear its favorite outfit. Her jewelry caught the light and gave it back gentler, the way the playground floor did. She was beautiful, but not distant. And when our eyes met, something long quiet in my chest began to hum. Memory arrived like the downbeat of a favorite song. Primary school, the music room, with sunlight on tile floors. Her at the upright piano, sleeves rolled up, coaxing songs out of 30 squirming children. She didn't just teach notes and rhythm. She taught wonder. Every student who ever sat cross-legged on that rug carried her voice in their bones for the rest of their lives.
"I know you,"
I said, startled at how small my voice sounded.
You are my music teacher.
She smiled, and the playground sound softened just enough for her words to shine through. And you were one of my best listeners. You still are. I glanced at the children. A boy launched himself off a swing and landed, laughing, and ran for another turn.
Where am I
asked. Between movements, she said lightly, as if announcing the end of one piece and the pause before the next. Your concert on the old stage is over. I'm here to walk you to the next one. I looked again at the playground.
And this?
A very tempting encore. Step on to that shining ground, and you'll be 8 forever. Endless recess, no wrong notes, no grown-up worries, no final bow. But you won't turn the page. The pull was fierce. I could almost hear the wind rush past the fastest slide.
And if I go with you?
Something new, she said. I won't pretend it's all familiar, but the music's better, and the audience is kinder. I laughed. I actually laughed, and the sound surprised me like a high note I'd forgotten I could reach. A nearby bee paused mid-hover, as if approving. One last look at the playground. The children kept playing tirelessly. Perfect. The swing swayed gently. I turned to her.
Lead on, maestro.
She offered her arm. I took it. As we walked away, the laughter didn't disappear. It simply blended into the brighter harmony ahead, mingling with the distant hum of the bees still busy in the clover. I didn't look back. There was no need. The golden playground would stay right where it was, swings moving empty in the breeze, bordered by a sea of red blossoms and industrious bees, ready for the next traveler who paused at the edge to listen.